Hey everyone and welcome to a new video. So in this video we will still be talking a little bit about Overlord Primal Dialga. More specifically about how he performs, like we have an opinion from a player who plays Primal Dialga, so I'll be telling you guys a little bit about that, and also more in detail on how his passive works. But before the video starts, if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to support me even further, you can even become a member of my channel by clicking on the join button and get access to perks like custom emojis, early access to videos, member-only videos, and other stuff. Okay, moving on. About this Overlord Primal Dialga, what I want to tell you about is mostly shout out to Michelangelo who talked to me about this, giving a little bit of insight on how it is to play with Overlord Primal Dialga. So according to his experience, he plays the normal Dialga, does not play the normal one, but the same logic should still apply to this Overlord version. So according to him, the Dark Flame over here, the fire type move, it still has a little bit of a hard time hitting the Pokemon sometimes, which means that sometimes it does miss, sometimes it does not attack the enemy. But according to him, the ultimate is okay, the ultimate sometimes miss as well, but way less compared to the fire move. So, since Primal Dialga, according to the passive, is a Pokemon that gets a lot of tankiness, a lot of speed and a lot of special attack for free kinda, you can focus him a little bit more on the tanky side, so you can make him a little bit more defensive and let the other stats work for you. So, based on this, what I would suggest for like a first and second ability would probably be either Speed Boost or Rock Armor. Rock Armor we don't usually use so much these days, so probably most likely Speed Boost, that's what I would play. And on the second ability, we probably don't have the need for this Time God ability, because this Time God special ability, it says Fairy type damage taken minus 40% and 50% chance of increasing your own hit by 40% at the beginning of each round. And if you guys have seen the previous video, I was basically one shot by a Tapu Koko who was not even supposed to be like super strong. And I had this ability, I had the fairy type damage taken minus 40% and I was still one shot by that. So, either way, fairy types are not so common these days. I would personally try to go with either heavy armor to get that extra tankiness, or even quick feet to, like when you, to be honest, if you're playing with Eon, quick feet is useless because you don't get debuffs. So I'll probably go for, I don't even know if I would go adaptability at this point. I'm sorry to say this, but because it seems like the ultimate already has enough damage to give him even more damage with the adaptability. So I would honestly go for the heavy armor and the speed boost. That would be my options, my way to go. Keep in mind that this is like a first impression of Overlord Primal Dialga. It's nothing like too set. We haven't seen like big players playing actually this Pokemon. So far it's a first impression. So shout out again to Michelangelo for talking to me about this Primal Dialga. And one of the other things that I want to remind you guys about is, like, if you guys are having a hard time making your Dialga, if you already have a Dialga and he does not hit his moves, remember that you have wish stars. For example, if I go scroll down over here, I should find somewhere a dragon wish star, I guess. Where is the dragon? Okay, a dragon wish star, Dragon Valley, because it increases your skill power by 16%. Not only that, but it also increases your hit rate by 16%. So you guys can combine these things, the dragon wish star, the fire wish star, so that your Pokemon can also has increased hit rate and also not miss his attacks. Also, according to the Pokemon, if it is worth it or not. Right now we have an event, which is a limited sign-in event for Zoroark shards, the new Zoroark. And if my predictions would be correct, maybe next week we would have a Primal Dialga event, which would be awesome. So we would basically be getting the Primal Dialga, the normal one, for free, which means just getting the Overlord is 1.6k Firebooks, which means that it would be a very nice option for the price that it costs, honestly. In my opinion, it would be like a very nice option because Overlords for that price are usually like not that top tier unless it's like Armor Mewtwo, and I'm not reminding about anything else than Armor Mewtwo right now. But you guys get the point. For the price that this Overlord is and for the damage that it does, in my opinion, it seems like a very nice Overlord for its price. Moving on, let's go to his passive. Okay, let's go into details of his passive. So, in the previous video, I talked about his passive and just a little bit, saying that Star Stop has a 50% chance of a bunch of buffs, and it has a lot. This passive is huge, and in battle, it works in a specific way. So let's go get into battle over here against a buddy that has 12 million power. And I can show you guys what I have been typing down. So, first of all, we have over here stagnant time. Stagnant time, this is something that is always applied to all the Pokemon, which is this part over here. When a Pokemon with stagnant time acts, Dialga gets 10% extra rage, special attack, and speed increased up to 5 times and cannot be dispelled. So, checking this is basically something that is always applied to all the other Pokemon except Dialga. Every time they move, your Dialga will get stats. So, as you guys can see, like right now I have, for example, 52k speed and 60k special attack. I'm going to attack Lugia and let's see what happens. So, one moves, he moved again, he moved twice even. I'm not even sure if I got 2 stacks of speed, but I probably did. So now I have 61k speed and 724k special attack. My bad, I was not watching the numbers correctly. I also have Dragon Whisper, which increases my special attack, but that's just a detail, okay? I do get the speed and I do get the special attack just because of the enemies moving that have this stagnant time thing. So that's the first part. That's the first part of his passive. I'm sorry, I'm speaking maybe too fast. And sometimes I eat my own words. Anyways, moving on. Then we have the Time God, which is the ability, I mean, it sometimes, then all the other things that are part of the passive, they show up under your Pokemon. So, for example, the Time God is the ability, that's what I wanted to say. If you have the Time God, it should show up as well below your Pokemon, so you always know every time your Time God is activated, so you will have that 50% extra hit rate, I believe, which is, that's not as good in my opinion. So if you guys have Time God, maybe you should keep it for now until you have like more opinions of other big players. But in my opinion, if you don't have Time God and if you get heavy armor, just stick with the heavy armor for now until you actually listen to some opinion from like a reputable player or whatever. Now let's go to the 4 parts of his passive, which is the Star Stop over here. So Star Stop, Dialga has a 50% chance of increasing 50% damage. That's this one over here. So it's the Start Stop damage ability, which has this icon. Increasing 50% restriction damage, which is this icon over here. Increasing damage reduction by 30%, or 30% receives 30% less damage. It's this one over here. And finally, becoming immune to control effects for 2 rounds, up to 2 times. It's this one over here. So, becoming immune to control effects. That's just in general. The thing is, like, all of these buffs that I just told you, they all have, every round, they have a 50% chance of activating. And every round, they stack up to 2 rounds, so they last up to 2 rounds, and they can stack 2 times. So, like, in battle, right now, you guys can see that I have like 1, 2 icons over here, and this, I actually have all of the 4 actions, right? I have all of the 4 buffs, and now I'm going to probably almost one-shot this Lugia. And now, as you can see, I have 2 of those, because 2 of those I got, like you guys can see the text popping up over there, it's a little bit covered, but I got another stack of this. Because if I get lucky and get, since this is a 50% chance every turn, or every round in this case, on my second round, if I get this buff again, it will stack. And it goes up for 2 rounds. So that means that, like, if I go and attack again, I don't have the number 2 anymore, and now it's my time to move. And I was lucky to get the buff again. But I guess you guys get the point on how this passive works. It's a little bit messy. I just wanted to make a video, like a separate video for this, because only for those who are interested to know how this Pokemon actually works, so that you guys can understand how to use it in battle. Because, for example, this one, increasing the restriction, you guys will know exactly when is the best time to maybe use your ultimate. Now let's just use my ultimate because my time is like running out. And boom. But yeah, sometimes when you guys are against like harder players to beat, you might have to rely on your buffs, or you might want to know when you have your protection up, or you might want to know when you have like your extra damage, for example. There's different things. This Pokemon has a lot of things that you guys can play around and just decide your gameplay when you go play on CL. Anyways, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a link to my Facebook page and Discord server if you guys want to join, and also if you need an account consulting, just message me. All the links are in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video. A little bit about Overlord Primal Dialga, more specifically because I don't know how to speak sometimes.